Hello, my little love muffins, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you are new. Now, today you are going to watch some really deep cleaning. These flies, look, you can see them all flying around. Look at them all. They're actually driving me insane. They're everywhere in the house. I have to get rid of them. And the first big job is doing these bins. So they've just been emptied on this day. So this is filmed over a few days, obviously. Well, you'll see me in different outfits, so it's filmed over a few days. And I have to get on top of it because literally they are everywhere. Do you know what actually happened earlier today? After I'd done all this, bearing in mind, I literally opened a can of Pepsi and it was sat there 5 minutes or something. I went to take a sip and I literally nearly swallowed a fly because it must have been on the rim as I sipped it. I felt sick. I literally nearly vomited. It was horrible. So I hope I'm not going to be ill because they do carry a lot of diseases, don't they, flies? And this is what makes me... I know I'm not alone and I know a lot of people suffer with them, but it's just ridiculous. I think a lot of it, these bins, absolutely, they stunk. And I mean stunk. So I put bleach in them, jet washed them. And then I've put the, just some Azenti, is it called? Floor cleaner, like the pet friendly one, just to make them smell nice. Because like I say, look at the difference. Look at that. And I, when I put them back, I put some, I didn't have any bin freshener. I thought I did. So I put some Zoflora in and Vac freshener, like as you've seen. So I just put a little bit of that in and then a Vac freshener in as well. And I have just started on my toaster, and this I have never done since I got it. Can you believe it? Never done it. I've been putting off the jobs that I do in this video for so long. It's just, honestly, it's a joke. You know, when you just think, oh, I'll do it another day. And with the kids still being off on holiday, I'm literally fighting a losing battle. I am. It's so stressful because it's just the second I've done something, it just gets messy again. I'll spend ages on one room and I'll go in it 10 minutes later and it's a mess again. And it shouldn't be like that. My children are older, but I don't think they care, to be honest. They just think, oh, Mum will do it. And Mark thinks, oh, Rhea will do it. You know, I suppose I'm not alone in that fact either. And this cooker, I have taken off these little cooker knobs before. However, it doesn't look like I've ever taken them off because, yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. Literally all the little bits around the edge that gather. Like, how does it get that bad? Like, how? What am I doing to get it that bad? I would just love to know. This little scraper tool is brilliant. One of my love muffins sent me this and I really like it. It's good for cleaning the inside of the oven as well. Very, very good. I do apologise. I just had to stop the voiceover because I've just had to take Maria to her friend's house because she is going to the Victorious Festival. It's on at South Sea Common, that's by me, and it's like got bands and things. This is the first time she's been. She actually went yesterday. I bought her the ticket for her birthday and it was like £80 for the one day. And she's just messaged her friend and she's selling tickets for today for only £30 because obviously I think someone must have come up and she couldn't go. So, she's going again today. She's literally, since she's come back from Scotland, her feet haven't touched the ground. I've not seen her for more than 10 minutes. And I feel bad on Maya because, as I've spoke about 5 million times, with the cost of everything going up, food, bills, everything, I have struggled, if I'm honest, this summer holidays to do stuff with her. I know I've done a few things and Maya is quite good, you know, she's quite easy to entertain, bless her, but Maria's done so much and I've definitely felt mum guilt this summer about not really doing much with Maya. Like I say, I try my best, but literally nearly everything involves money and it's so sad, but it's just the way it is, I suppose. But I have tried my best, but my mum guilt is terrible. I always feel like that. And like I've said before in many vlogs, I've wanted to make the most out of my kids while they still want to be with me and do things. And when you haven't got the money to do it, it's so frustrating. So, and another thing, I do want to apologise for how much of me you're seeing in this video. But on this day, it was sweltering. And doing all this cleaning, I really needed something like nothing basically on, should I say. But yeah, so I do apologise that you've had to see so much of me, but I couldn't do it otherwise. I absolutely love this heat though, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely feeling a little bit of sadness now. All the Christmas stuff is actually coming into the shops, literally berserk. Oh my goodness, this mop I got £15 in like rollback, I think, in Asda. And oh, it is brilliant. Like, I normally buy those flash wipe things, but when I seen this, I've seen a lot of other channels use this. So I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get it for £15, and it's brilliant. I do have to say, it's really good. It gives the floor a proper good scrub. And with all these flies, definitely need it. Once I had actually finished on this day, there was no flies in sight. So it was, as you can see now in the kitchen, no flies at all. So I was so happy about that. But this mop, definitely, it's in Asda, and it's definitely worth it, I have to say. And all the dirty water separates into that other bit where you spin it. So you're not putting your mop back in to dirty water, if that makes sense. And honestly, so good. I was so impressed with it. I know you can get other ones. I've seen lots of different ones, but for £15, you can't moan at all. And it, like I say, it does the job brilliantly. So yes, in the kitchen, I've managed to eradicate the flies. And I've also just put this new wax melt, Summer Days. Thank you, Nina. So that should keep them away a little bit as well. And now I'm on to my sofa. Pablo was sick. I'd not long washed the cushions all over my sofa, and Pablo was sick. So I had to clean a couple of them again, put them in the washing machine. And this white bit at the back was filthy because all the animals walk on it and things like that. So this needed a really good clean. And what was that? Oh yeah, Pablo was sick. So I had to wash two of the covers. And as I am doing this voiceover, I'm actually sat on my sofa. And now I've noticed there's chocolate all over one of the pillows that I washed. So I'm going to need to do it again. I could never have one of these sofas where you couldn't wash the cover. Sorry, where you couldn't wash the cushion covers. It would be pointless because it would get so filthy. I do have a carpet cleaner with a little nozzle thing. I really need one of those spot washes. I really, really need one. I'm going to have to look into getting that soon because that could do the stairs. I do the stairs in this video, but I haven't got one. It attaches to my carpet cleaner, but I just don't like using it because I have to lug the carpet cleaner around and it's so heavy. So I could do with that just for little things like this. But I know you're going to go mad at me, but I have been looking at new sofas because this one, it was a bit of a letdown, if I was honest. I did get it off Gumtree and it looked fine when we was putting it in the van and everything, but when I got it home, it wasn't what I expected it to be. And Pablo has chewed, should I say, when he was a puppy, the bottom bit. So it's got a big slice in it, and it's very low backed as well. So I don't know. Obviously, it's fine for now because I can't afford a new sofa, obviously. So it'll have to do for now. But yeah, it'll be. I'll get one eventually, just like everything else. It's on the list. Oh, another thing as well. I think next weekend I'm going to paint my kitchen ceiling, finally. So that will look a million times better as well. I've been putting it off a lot because I hate doing DIY. If you've been around here for a while, you know I hate doing DIY. It just, it's so horrible. I dread it, literally dread it. But what have you guys been up to in the kids' summer holidays? If you don't have kids, then what have you been up to anyway? Working or, chilling out? But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys do to sort of save money with kids. I have asked that before, and a lot of you have said like park and picnics and things like that. Well, when we do go out for the day, I do tend to take a picnic. But the reason I've been overly skint, should I say, this summer holiday is we've had Maria's birthday. So we went to Birmingham and spent a fortune, and she's actually starting her driving lessons on Wednesday. at 2:30. So she's very excited to do that. But however, I am paying for that as well. And it's £66 for 90 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to sort of be a bit strategic with money, because I don't know how I'm going to come up with that. Like, oh, but this is a different day now. And I'm so annoyed with myself because I lost so much footage before this. I like properly zoomed in on it and everything. Like I really, really did well. And I don't know what happened. I must have not pressed record. But because this is the only footage I've got of cleaning Maria's carpet, which really needed it, by the way. It was so bad. I haven't done this carpet since I got it, but it was so bad. But this was the only footage I managed to actually film, because I did film the whole lot of the carpet. And yeah, when I come to edit it, I was like, where's that footage? And I'm so good because I really tried and I really got in. I thought, oh, this is really good for the Love Muffins. They're going to like this. And yeah, trust me, to not even press record. I think that's my menopause brain. And now I'm sorting out this thing that's in my haul. I can't even put the top on, if I'm honest. So it all needs like proper decluttering. This is part of my decluttering mission as well. Like one thing at a time. Let's not do it. Let's not exceed ourselves now. But this has got a lot of, when the kids come home, especially from the little school, at the end of the year, and they have all their books with them, that they've used for English, maths and everything. And I feel I'm very ruthless with throwing things away. I'm very good. Like most of my family are like, what have you done with this? I'm like, well, I've thrown it away. And they're like, why on earth have you done that? And I'm like, well, you never used it. If it's not used within 3 weeks, it's in the bin. However, with these little books and things, because they belong to the kids, I find it very sentimental. So I do hang on to a lot of them, and I can't throw them away. I just can't. It's like memories. And when I look through them and their little writing and things, I get so upset because I'm like, oh, goodness, the time just goes so quick. And I know everyone says it, but it really does. When you have kids, the time flies. And I remember when I was waitressing, an older lady, she was 75, I think. Yeah. A funny thing about older people, they always like to tell you how old you are, like it's an achievement, which it is, but they're like, I'm 75, it's like one of the first things they say. It cracks me up. But she said, when I told her how fast time was going, she said it never gets any easier. In fact, it goes quicker the older you get. So that's quite worrying, isn't it? That's really quite sad. So, and my little Pablo's here as well. He's always here with me somewhere, but he's not quite like Bobby. I still miss Bobby. I was saying this on my live that I did yesterday. I miss Bobby like you wouldn't believe. Even though I love Pablo, I so wasn't ready for another dog, and my family sort of forced me into it, should I say. And it's not fair on him because I compare him to Bobby all the time. But I cried about Bobby like last night. I think of him so much and I miss him so much. I just can't seem to get over it. And I make mistakes and call Pablo Bobby all the time. And it's just, I need to get a grip. But as you'll see, as I'm packing this, I kept his leads and his little harness and stuff. I also kept Sweepy's harness as well because I just... it's just that little memory, and I smell it sometimes, his harness, even though it stinks. It's awful, but I can't get over it. I can't. So yeah, this is the disgusting front of my house. This cupboard, it's like an electric cupboard. Mine's the only one that looks like this. All the panels have fell out and it won't shut. Everyone else is in the street is absolutely fine, works fine. Honestly, I don't know why mine's like that, and I just can't shut it. So, yeah, but I did, my door was actually originally white, and I painted it with this Frenchy paint, I think it's called. Obviously, I did deep research on YouTube on how to do it, but I was really proud of myself because I thought, oh, wow, it really looked like a totally different door, and I had to patch it up and stuff. However, I think I do actually need a whole new door now because that's been, painted for about 6 years now, and the paint's starting to sort of chip off and things. However, it still does look fine. But yeah, there's so much stuff. When you do one thing in your house, you need to do another and another and another, and it just never ever stops. It's real, all this you want real, you come to my channel, because that's what a lot of people said in my live actually last night about, there was one lady that left a comment about a week ago, I think 2 weeks ago, and it really got to me. And she said she liked my channel because it was realistic, and she said she was a young mom, and she said, naming no names, there's other channels that she watches, and their house is obviously, you know what it's like, it's absolutely beautiful, nothing's out of place, nothing, no cupboards are falling off, or, you know. And she says it's so hard to achieve, you know, you feel like you're underachieving when you see things like that, and it made her feel rubbish. And it really, really upset me. It got to me so much about how she said that she feels awful and inadequate almost, I suppose, which it does make you feel like that. But you have to remember, as obviously a YouTuber myself, their life, they might have the perfect house, they might do, but their life is probably anything from perfect. They, you know, it's not all what you see. They only show you what they want you to see, obviously. But I have stopped watching. I was talking about this last night on my live. I have stopped watching so many people because they've become unrelatable. Don't get me wrong. I still love to watch all the aesthetic vlogs and people with beautiful homes. You know, I do still like to watch it, and that's why they have so many followers, you know, because I think everybody likes to watch things like that. But I've stopped watching, like I say, a few people, because I can't relate anymore, you know. They've stopped becoming real, and I think a lot of people watch channels that they can relate to, and a lot of people say to me, you know, like, your home's normal, and most people that I go into their house, or other people that I watch on YouTube, their houses are normal, and that's what a lot of people like to see. And then it makes them feel better, you know, thinking, well, actually, you know, it's not, I don't have to have everything perfect, because not everybody does, even though everyone on social media seems to have everything perfect, I know, but they don't, believe me, it's not like that. My dad is a tiler, and he worked for a lady that was really big on Instagram, really big. She had deals with M&S and Asda and all that. And he said to look at her Instagram, which he showed me, her house looked amazing, perfect, like that sort of house that I was talking about. And he says all she does when she's filming is clear a corner, film in that corner, and then put it all back. He says her house was disgusting. So there you go. It just goes to show a lot of it's fake. A lot of it is. It's so funny. When I seen it, I was like, no. And he's like, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. So, and it did actually make me feel better knowing that. But anyway, this video is coming to the end. I'm so pleased I got all this done, and the flies are a lot better now. If you did enjoy it, please, please, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, because I am so close to 6,000, and I really want to get there, like sort of end of the month, if that's possible. So if you are watching this and you're thinking, oh yeah, I quite like this lady, please hit the subscribe button. It won't cost you a penny. It is completely free, and it will really, really help me out. So, like, I know a lot of people that aren't subscribed watch my channel, so please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the very world to me. And thank you to all my love muffins that already are subscribed. You do mean the world to me. So anyway, like I said, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see all my little love muffins in the next video. Bye, my little love muffins. Mwah.